Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is your main man, Mizzix, coming at you with another one. And today we got some huge news from Dr. Disrespect. Dr. D himself is suing Twitch. Okay, so the first thing he mentions is obviously he has known why he's been banned for months now at this point, because we never knew. The public still doesn't know. We didn't know that he even knew. He was just banned, and that was it. That was all we knew, is that he was banned. But he announced that he's known why he's been banned, the exact reasons, for months. So then he basically mentions that he is suing the F out of Twitch. And good, rightfully so. Someone needs to do it. I'm glad someone like Dr. Disrespect is going to come along. Hopefully he wins. It kind of reminds me of the H3 lawsuit, but hopefully Dr. Disrespect can pull through. So, a couple numbers here to go over. So Dr. Disrespect, he mentioned that he makes 1/4 of what he made on Twitch. Obviously, he's now taken on some extra business ventures to kind of make up some of that lost revenue. So he said he's lost out on 3/4 of his normal revenue that he was making on Twitch, at least, basically because not only does he have smaller streams now because he's not getting as much publicity, because Twitch is still the main gaming platform where all the creators go. So he's kind of losing out on some of that. He has to create his own fan base. He isn't getting any from Twitch. But also, he specifically mentions an 8-figure deal that he would have done. He would have been able to close if he was not, suspiciously banned from Twitch, which he said would have been done in September. So he would have been raking up another, or did I say it was an 8-figure deal? I don't know if I mentioned that, but an 8-figure deal, which is at least $10 million. That's a lot of money for anyone, not just in like the online streaming, gaming, content creations kind of scene. $10 million is $10 million no matter who you are, obviously. So he would have been done with that in September, and he would have been racking up another probably 8-figure deal, if not higher. So he's losing out on a specific number, which you could definitely sue for that. If you can prove that, then he definitely would have been, getting that in a lawsuit. So he didn't want to say too much because it is an active lawsuit, so we don't know. He didn't give everyone a bunch of information, but he did give us a couple nuggets. So what I do want to say is Dr. Disrespect is not an idiot. He's been creating online content for over a decade, and he's not just been doing it. He was also working for game publishers. He was working for Activision. He was the community manager for a while, so he knows the scene. He is not an idiot. He knows when to rightfully go, to the court system and go sue someone, right? If this was some other idiot content creator, which there are plenty, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of online content creators who are just idiots, who I'm sure out of spite will just hire any lawyer, and the lawyer will just be like, oh, I'm getting paid, I'm going to go along with it, right? Dr. Disrespect is not an idiot. I think he would have to have a legitimate reason to go to court with Twitch and sue them, and you have to be able to sue for a specific amount. You can't just make up some number, right? So he has specific amounts that he is suing for, and I hope he wins, but we don't actually know exactly what he's suing over, right? Because we don't know what he's banned for. So because we don't know what he's banned for, we don't know what he's suing for, right? So I'm just kind of gonna guess what I think he's suing for. So there's kind of been a trend recently where publishers, kind of like YouTube and Twitch and Twitter, they're not publishers, they're platforms. So if someone puts out content, they're not really liable for it. So say I just start uploading copyrighted music to my YouTube channel, and they don't catch it, right? It's not on YouTube. They can't go and sue YouTube because they're just the platform that I used it on. It's like if I, get on my Verizon cell phone and start just playing copyrighted music. Obviously, whoever owns that copyright can't go over after Verizon. They have to go after me because they're just the platform that I am using. So a publisher is responsible. So that's like the New York Times, any news that you can think of, like CNN, Fox News, they're all responsible for everything on their website because they are publishing it. So, but there's kind of been a trend in recent court cases, at least in the US, where these supposed platforms have been acting as publishers when they censor opinions and people that they don't like. And I suspect that the doc has been censored in some way. He could probably prove it, right? Where someone, you know, like one of these e-girl streamers, where they get away with torturing their cat, showing their private parts on stream, and I don't know, the doc did something they didn't like off stream or something like that. I don't know. It was probably something silly, and so they just banned him, and basically they don't like him, so he didn't break any of the rules, but they're going to keep him off his platform, right? Or keep them off their platform, just basically because they don't like the guy, which is definitely something that you could sue for, and you could sue for all your damages, right? When you go onto Twitch, right, you accept their terms of service, and if he follows those terms of service and Twitch breaks that agreement, you know, that's a contractual obligation at that point. Obviously, we're all in agreement with Twitch on the rules. If he doesn't break the rules, and now they ban him anyway, basically because they don't like him, then that's probably what happened. I'm just speculating. Obviously, I know just as much as you. I told you all the information. He really only talked about it for like maybe 4 minutes max, and now we're all just kind of in speculation. But I hope he sues them. I hope he sues the crap out of them, and I hope he wins because, I mean, I think the doc has been wrong. If they're not going to put it out into the public for what he's been banned for, right, then we're just going to have to speculate. And obviously, the doc can't say what's going on because he's in a lawsuit, and then Twitch just bans him, and they're not going to say anything. They're not going to let everyone know why or what happened or whatever. Then it kind of looks suspicious on Twitch for just banning like one of their biggest creators, probably over nothing, right? Because there's tens of thousands of people watching the stream every day, so we would have known if it was something extremely obvious to get banned for. Whereas other creators will literally go and send like their Discord moderators to other people's houses and with weapons to go threaten other people. I mean, that literally happened to Drifter. If you guys don't know who Drifter is, he's like a Call of Duty creator, or at least he was. I don't know what he does now. I think he just kind of streams part-time, but he used to do the in-depth analysis videos, like back in Black Ops 2, back in Ghost, where he would break down all the different weapon damages and like how the attachments affects the guns. There was literally a partnered streamer who sent their Discord moderator over to his house, and Twitch didn't ban the other streamer because they didn't want to create more violence. So basically what I'm assuming is like a Twitch mod or a Twitch admin liked the guy. He was probably cool with the other guy, so he wasn't going to punish him. Whereas Drifter, you know, he's like seriously in a, I don't want to say life-threatening situation, but he is being threatened with like physical bodily harm, and the other guy can just do whatever he wants, basically. There's a definite double standard on Twitch that everyone knows about. It's not even a secret at this point. If you can't see it, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe just pay more attention to Twitch. Maybe you don't care, so you haven't really noticed. But there is definitely a double standard on the website. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I have a podcast that comes out every Thursday. I'll have a link to that in the description below. Peace.